We welcome you to Police Command Headquarters, Christina. We keep you abreast with the recent achievement made by the command in ongoing onslaught against crime and criminality in the state. During the period under review, the command has recorded the following successes. Said, Police Command boosted syndicate of armed robbers and arrested 19 suspected armed robbers and recovered 13 suspected stolen motor vehicles. It will be recalled that residents, especially of the Katsina metropolitan area, were bedeviled with the activities of a syndicate that specialized in housebreaking, armed robbery, and theft of motor vehicles. The command did not rest on its oars, but launched a manhunt for the daredevil criminals, and to God be the glory, it has succeeded in cracking down the syndicate terrorizing the state. A total of 19 suspected members of the syndicate, including their ringleader, were arrested. 13 suspected stolen motor vehicles were recovered by the command. The details are hereby summarized below. On 31st 2022, at about 23:30 hours, the syndicate broke and attacked residents of the Nura Lawal M of Madoji Quarters, GRA, Katsina, with a gun and other weapons, robbed him of his motor vehicles, Toyota Corolla LE 2010. 2010 model with registration number ABJ 836HC, hash in color, value 3,500,000. Also, the robbery of cash sum of 340,000 naira and clothes. In the course of investigation, one of the suspects, Musa Isa, 35 years of behind Tourist Lodge, Katsina, was accosted by police with the same motor vehicle at Kazori, Jigawa State, and the stolen clothes were also recovered inside the vehicle. After due and diligent investigation, the drawer of Abdullah B. Muhammad Mahmoud, 35 years, and Babayo Abdul Kadiri, 32 years, both of Bauchi Township, Bauchi State, were arrested as receivers of stolen motor vehicles from Katsina. 4 fake transaction receipts, invoices, and stamps used in issuing to unsuspecting buyers as genuine documents were recovered. Further investigation also led to the arrest of 2 other members of the syndicate, one Ibrahim Musa and Nura Isa Lawal, all of Jos, Plateau State. In the course of investigation, 3 suspected stolen motor vehicles were also recovered in their possession. The vehicles are Toyota Corolla LE on register, one with registration number JJN 315 AG, red in color, belonging to one Reverend Blessing Geoffrey of Assembly of God Church, Katsina, and a Peugeot 206 model, blue in color, with registration number KTU 938 AC. Equally, another gang members of the syndicate, one Mohammed Ibrahim Lawal, alias Abba Kala, age 30 years of Dora, but residing at behind Tourist Lodge Quarters, Katsina, was arrested with a suspected stolen motor vehicle, and which is used as their operation vehicle. The vehicle is black in color, Mercedes-Benz. It can also be recorded that on 11/8/2022, at about 05:30 hours, the said Abakala led his gang of armed robbers and attacked the house of one Sumaila M of Gidan Dawa, Kotas, Katsina, with a gun and other dangerous weapon, and robbed him of his motor vehicle, which is Toyota 2014 model Camry. Black in color with registration number KTN 183 DBA, value 5,500,000. In the course of investigation, the plate number of the said stolen Toyota Camry with registration number KTN 183 DBA was found inside the boot of the black Mercedes. That Mercedes vehicle is being used for operation. Kala is the owner of that vehicle. They use it for operation. In fact, most of the operation that took place in this casino town, the vehicle was used with one Accord, also black. The vehicle was recovered, but the Honda Accord has not been recovered. Bunches of motor vehicle keys, two machetes and house-breaking implements were also recovered in his house. A few days ago, I think some of you we have not been sleeping well. These people will come, they will enter the house, they will remove the door of the house, and they will just go to the owner of the vehicle and bring your key. That's how they used to escape the vehicle. But since they were rounded up, we have been having peace. I think you have been sleeping with your eyes closed. Suspect confessed to have masterminded several armed robbery attacks in Katsina and robbed many motor vehicles. Furthermore, he mentioned one Nasiru Mahmuda. I also want to remind you, if some of you are aware, that this Kala, the one they call Abba Kala, he has been involved in many. I was told that he was even convicted for murder, for culpable homicide. And of course, he found his way out. I don't know. He was also involved in robbery cases before I even came here. So he's a very vicious young boy. As I said further, he mentioned one Nasiru Mahmudu, age 27 years of Sheikha Quarters, Kano, to be his cohort and accomplice. That is the Kala. Investigation is ongoing with a view to arresting other members of syndicate and recover more stolen motor vehicles. Most of the vehicles that were stolen here, some of them were taken to Adamawa State. Our operatives went to Adamawa State to arrest them. Of course, we have not been able to get them, but we are still on to make sure they are arrested. In another development, on 7/8/2022, at about 19:00 hours, acting on a tip of the command succeeded in arresting Dua of one Mutal Sani, age 29 years of Naibawa Quarters, Kano State, and Rabi Ulawal, age 53 years of Kadawa Village, Garu Malam, local government of Kano State, in possession of motor vehicle Golf 3, Saloon, black in color, with registration number TRN 135YZ. Kano, suspected to be stolen. In the course of investigation, suspect confessed to have stolen the motor vehicle from Naibawa Quarters, Kano. They also mentioned one Abba Gajeri of Kano State and Rabi Olawal of Katsina, now at large, as their accomplices. The motor vehicle documents bearing the name of one Yaya Suleiman of Lain, Nagero, Yarokwa Quarters, Naibawa, was recovered inside the vehicle during police search. Investigation is ongoing. Also, on 19/8/2022, based on credible intelligence, the command succeeded in boasting another syndicate of armed robbers and car thieves terrorizing the state. Nemesis caught up them with the following suspects arrested. Five of the suspects were arrested. They specialize in terrorizing the good people of Katsina State, especially the Katsina Metropolis. Then number 2, arrest boosting of syndicate of terrorists and informers informant to terrorists, armed robbers, kidnappers. On 8th of this month, at about 0800, based on credible intelligence, the command succeeded in arresting syndicate of terrorists, armed robbers and kidnappers terrorizing Danja local government and its environs. Nemesis caught up with them with the following and the following suspects were arrested. These suspects are Aliu Ismaila, Kabiru Aminu, Shagari Abubakar, Umaru Garba, Sani Lawal, Murtala Abubakar, Basir Abdullahi. These suspects, they give information to the bandits because most of this banditry that is happening are based on information. So they give information to the bandits. As luck will run against them, they were arrested. They are right now being investigated. Also, sometimes in June 2022, the syndicate attacked the residence of one Abdullahi Mohammed, M of Lion Quarry Village, Danja local government, and inflicted injuries on him. They equally kidnapped his wife and mother, but were fortunately rescued while on their way into the forest by a combined teams of police and vigilante. Similarly, on 7/8/2022, the same syndicate returned to the village, attacked the residence of one Yunusa Danjuma, broke into his provision store, and stole away assorted goods valued 333,000 naira. So 93,000 naira. Equally, they proceeded to the house of one Alhaji Murtala Yakubu and kidnapped his wife, one Fatima of Murtala, age 25 years, of the same address, to unknown destination. In the course of investigation, suspect confessed to commission of the offences investigation. This suspect will just this informant to the bandits, and some of them are also bandits, committed the offence we mentioned above. They kidnap people.
This one. Sit down.
Now, the command operative want to further to raid some hideouts of the criminals and recover one AK-47 rifle. That was at Savannah. Now, having said that, ours is to call the good people of Katsina State to continue to cooperate with the police and indeed other sister security agencies in the ongoing onslaught against the castrant terrorists. The command, in a collaboration to other security agencies, especially the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Air Force, and DSS, are working assiduously towards decimating the activities of terrorists in the state. Members of the communities should be courageous and not be intimidated or afraid in coming out to give any useful information that will assist the security agencies. I wish to assure you that any useful information given will be treated with the utmost confidentiality. I wish to also use this opportunity to thank the government under the leadership of His Excellency, Right Honorable Haminu Bello Masari, CFR, in his untiring efforts in assisting the security agencies in the state. I wish to also acknowledge and appreciate the efforts of our friends and partners in progress, members of Fort Area, the gentlemen of the press, for their fair and balanced reportage. I thank you immensely for your support in ongoing fight against crime and criminality in the state. Thank you and God bless. If the judicial says this or anything happens, we don't need to comment on it. They have their side, we have our side. So they have their own duties, we have our own duty. But there's no way we will react to their something. Except if we are to react, we react to writing. But it's not for public consumption.
Any question? Yes, Zachary.
With this quantum of arrest, what assurance are you giving to your personnel?
Already the assurance on the ground. They are not being terrorized like they have been doing before. Because for more than 1 month now, almost 1 month now, I think we have not been hearing any
Any incident?
So the assurance is already on the ground. You are seeing it now. So that's it.